Long ago, deep inside a quiet forest far away from noise and ambition, there lived a wise and kind-hearted saint. He owned nothing except peace. His home was a small cave carved into stone, cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Every morning he meditated in silence. Every evening he helped whoever came to him with an open heart. He had no fear, no greed, no desire to be more than what he was. One evening, as the sun was slowly disappearing behind the trees, the saint sat near the entrance of his cave. Suddenly, a sharp cry echoed in the air. A crow flew overhead, startled, and from its beak fell a tiny mouse. The little creature hit the ground and rolled near the cave. It was injured, trembling, and frozen with fear. Death had brushed past it. The saint gently lifted the mouse in his hands. He felt its fast heartbeat, its fragile body. Without hesitation, he carried it inside, cleaned its wounds, and placed a few grains before it. The mouse ate slowly, still shaking, but safe. From that day on, the mouse stayed with the saint. Each morning the saint fed it. Each night, the mouse slept peacefully near him. Slowly, the mouse grew strong, healthy, and fat. Life felt safe, too safe. One afternoon, a wild cat noticed the fat mouse near the cave. Its eyes narrowed. Hunger took over. The cat leapt forward. The mouse screamed and ran, hiding inside the cave behind the saint's robes. The saint chased the cat away, but when he looked down, he saw pure terror in the mouse's eyes. The fear had returned. The saint thought deeply. I cannot always protect him, he realized. Fear will keep chasing him. Moved by compassion, he closed his eyes, whispered a mantra, and transformed the mouse into a cat. Now, as a cat, the former mouse walked with confidence. No longer weak, no longer hunted, it felt powerful. Days passed peacefully, but power always attracts a greater threat. One morning, a wild dog saw the cat and began chasing it. Panic returned. The cat ran straight back to the cave, heart pounding, and hid behind the saint once again. The saint sighed softly. He saw a pattern forming, yet his kindness did not fade. Once more, he used his spiritual power and turned the cat into a dog. As a dog, the creature felt even stronger. It roamed the forest freely, fearless, proud. Nothing bothered it anymore, or so it believed. Until one day, the ground shook with heavy footsteps. A tiger appeared. Its eyes burned with hunger. The dog froze. Instinct screamed. It ran as fast as it could back to the cave, shaking, breath broken, begging for help. The saint looked at the creature before him. Fear had followed it through every form. Still, he chose compassion. With one final mantra, he transformed the dog into a majestic tiger. Now the mouse had become king of the forest. No animal dared challenge him. He walked proudly. Strength filled his body. Power filled his presence. Respect followed him everywhere. But even power has its limits. One day, a loud sound broke the forest's silence. A hunter appeared. A gun fired. The sound echoed like thunder. The tiger, despite all his strength, froze. Fear exploded inside him. He ran back to the cave, crying for help once again. The saint saw clearly now. This was not a problem of form. It was a problem of the mind. Still, he showed mercy. He transformed the tiger into a man. As a human, the creature felt complete. He could speak, think, plan, dream. He walked among people. He was respected. He imagined a future, a family, a name. But inside his mind, a dark thought slowly began to grow. I was once a mouse, he thought. Only the saint knows. If he tells anyone, I will lose everything. Fear turned into suspicion. Suspicion turned into anger. Anger turned into a dangerous idea. What if the saint disappears? The thought whispered. One night, he picked up a sharp tool and walked toward the cave. But before he could act, the saint opened his eyes. He had already seen everything: the fear, the jealousy, the intention. With a calm voice, the saint spoke a mantra and instantly transformed the man back into a tiny mouse. The mouse screamed and ran into the forest, disappearing forever. The lesson is clear and powerful. The mouse was given strength, safety, power, and even humanity. But his mind never changed. Fear ruled him in every form, and one dark thought destroyed everything. In our lives too, everything begins in the mind. Success, failure, peace, destruction. If we don't control our thoughts, they will control us. A small negative idea, left unchecked, grows quietly until it becomes action. And action shapes destiny. Protect your mind, because the strongest prison and the greatest freedom both exist there.